Hey everybody, you're listening to the two5 cast, episode 31. I'm your host Mike. I'm here with Kamden.
Yo.
You made it back.
Oh shit, I did make it back.
Yeah.
I'm not dead.
Not dead, not thrown, not gator bait.
Gator
bait.
Gator bait's where you bait
Nope.
with a gate.
Nope, you don't do anything with the gators.
I mean,
You befriend them.
Oh, I was talking about if you like stick your dick through a chain link fence.
What the
you
fuck?
bait with a gate.
Oh, okay.
Get it, dude? Oh, ha, ha.
It's yeah.
I know, I'm fucking weird.
This is the 2-5 game. I'm just kidding. So what's up, dude? How was your drive?
It was long.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
It was, what, like here to Louisiana?
Louisiana, yep. So on Google, it's
What's that? Could you explain Google?
It's a search engine.
Oh.
That's where you go to type things. And some people's...
Can you type, like, hentai and you get beautiful ladies?
You hit hentai, and then you click on this button that says, I'm feeling lucky.
Oh, yeah?
And then you go from there.
And then you download McAfee.
Oh, my God. Okay.
The truest virus.
I don't want to, like,
Listen,
laugh
dude,
at
McAfee virus software is not listening to this. We could riff on them all we want.
You're right. That's what I have for, like, the virus protection on my tablet.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your tablet.
Whatever. It's
When's
fine.
the funeral?
Listen, dude. It's hanging in there.
Okay.
Not yet.
It's still on life support?
Still on life support.
I'm going to pull the plug.
Pull that plug.
Don't pull it. It's
See
at
what fucking
89%. It's still charging.
Yeah, it takes a little while for it to charge, though, I will say.
Oh, we're putting your tablet on blast now.
Yeah, poor tablet. Like, it has fucking feelings and hopes and dreams.
I give feelings to a lot of things, dude.
My tablet does not.
Makes it
It's
hard
just
for me
there.
to throw away
Listen,
things.
the only thing I use my tablet for pretty much is to draw and watch porn. So it's my bitch.
Do you ever draw porn?
Sometimes.
Do you ever watch drawings?
I do watch people. Yes, I do.
Oh, nice. You got a 4x4 going. Or, I mean, 2x2.
2x2.
Yeah. Makes 4. Anyway, so the drive was
sure.
okay.
Yeah, according to Google, it's 10 hours, but it took me long. It took me longer to drive.
Because you're an old driver.
Yep. Well,
old man soul.
the reason was my car has this like eco drive feature, so it saves gas like per mileage, but the speed limit is 70.
When it's on, is there like a little green leaf? Like,
no, it's
you're
just like a green
eco-friendly.
It's a green light. It just says eco.
Oh.
Or econ. I don't know what the fuck, whatever it means. And and when I drive at 70,
Sounds like you're being econ.
Sounds like I'm being econ.
Econned.
I don't know what that is.
Like conned out your money, but like
like
economically.
Economic. So taxes. I'm joking.
Uncle Sam does listen to this podcast.
Whatever. Whatever. I mean, like, listen, y'all, pay taxes because it is important. Those fucking roads, those are tax dollars.
Yeah, Cam needs to drive his econ on your econs.
On your econs.
Anyway.
But
so 10 hours.
10 hours. But it took me long. It took me longer because even though the speed limit was 70, I had to go 65 because it doesn't register like econ drive after, and I had to save as much gas as I possibly could.
You had to pace yourself.
Yeah, on the way back here, I took 12 hours.
How many times did people flick you off?
0.
What? Going 65 and a 70 and you're...
I was in the right lane.
All right.
So I also want to say this was like overnight.
Okay.
Like I got there at 5 in the morning. So there was like
better than night driving.
Yeah, because there was like nobody there. Well, yeah, I'm used to. You're
the only non-drunk driver. There's nothing to do in Louisiana other than fight a gator and get drunk and drive. Sometimes all three at once.
Eat some sugar canes out the fields. Apparently, there's tons of sugar canes.
You just go out there and do that?
I think, I know he'll comment later, but I think you can just go out and like. I mean, it's all private property, but like take a sugar cane, and just eat it.
Can you do that with like other produce? Just go into a cornfield and be like, "It's mine now, bitch."
I mean,
and then Malachi comes and fucking chokes you out.
There is a cornfield.
It's a children of the corn.
Yeah, I got it. There's a he's like the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I get the ref.
You should see his dick. It's all cobby.
Oh my god!
You are what you eat, dude.
And she's like, "What is this? A sleeve?" He's like, "All natural, baby."
Fucking more warts than Bowser's dick.
Fucking bringing it back.
Oh, poor Princess Peach.
Bringing it back to like what? Like the beginning of our channel, dude.
I think those are turnips, though.
It
works. It plays.
Whatever.
It plays.
But I have been tempted to go take some corn from the cornfield across from my trailer park.
Grand Theft corn.
But I don't like corn.
I just do it for the thrill. I
just want to take it just to know if I can.
So I can feel the rush.
That's what I wonder.
I don't feel alive anymore, Mike.
Well, the farm owner or whatever lives way, way, way back in this.
I need to do a little B&E, breaking and eating corn.
Breaking and eating B&EC.
Yep.
Breaking and eating corn. I tried.
Beck?
I tried. Beck.
Break, eat corn.
Beck. So, I don't know. Trip was great. I love Louisiana. I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
It's just a great. I don't know. The where I was specifically was awesome.
My first thought was, I have something to add of this. First thought was, man, he's gonna feel right in. He's swamping in that car for X amount of years, so he's gonna be like, oh, it just feels like my old car.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Except I have nice seats to absorb it.
Yeah.
So it's
you
squishy.
You get adult pads for chairs?
No, I have cloth seats.
Okay.
They're not leather. Yeah, in my old car they were leather.
Did you see that
leather or whatever?
Did you see that thing I sent you about the girl who had sex in a swamp?
Yes, I did. I was like, girl, what are you doing?
She had a UTI that resisted 3 antibiotics.
Yeah, I was wondering was she dip her pussy right into the swamp? Just, squat on down.
I'm sure swamp. This is a little known fact, but swamps are made up of 80% pussy juice.
From whose pussy? Shrek's pussy.
Yeah.
Shrek's got a pussy. He's got a
swussy. He was the first
swamp pussy.
Yeah, swamp swussy. Put in your swussy.
Fiona.
Yeah, my Ogie. Ogre pussy. We have fallen off the rails.
I don't know what happened.
Anyway.
It's been a couple days, I think, since we've seen each other.
Yeah,
so
we're letting the silly out.
This is what's up.
So you got there. You ate some sugar cane. You stole some corn.
I didn't. I think. I don't know. Oh, also, I'm just gonna let you know his name's Tamridge. So if I refer to Tamridge, this is the Louisiana guy.
On blast.
I got permission.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think he said you can just take it and eat it, but I'm pretty sure it's all private property, so I don't want to do that. But we didn't do that. It was nice. It was just nice down there.
Yeah.
It rained. It rained a lot, obviously.
Oh, thanks, weatherman.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
That's
this forecast.
Your forecast.
And
your
back to you.
Beforecast.
My beforecast. Well, my aftercast.
Aftercast.
Was. I don't know. I hit some
postcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's before.
Like a real thing?
Yeah. Postcast.
It's like a real thing. Like a post. I'm fucking confused.
It's like the weatherman that tells you the weather last week.
Oh, like here.
It rained yesterday.
It rained yesterday, and
was that wild?
We had 3 accidents because of the roads, because they're slippery.
Slippery when wet.
Slippery when wet.
Just slide right in.
Like me. There you go, y'all. Have that. Mike's face.
keep talking. Just keep going.
So I don't know. Again, it got kind of. I met his friends. We played some card game.
Nice. What'd you play?
Phase 10. I've never played Phase 10 before.
What is that?
That's what I said at first. But it's like I said, it's a pretty complex card game, at least for me, because I'm dumb. Because I'm dumb. Yeah. But it was, I don't know, I enjoyed it. For y'all who know Phase 10.
You came back, you got that Southern draw now.
Southern draw.
You got snakes out there. Southern.
I don't know. Well,
Parcel tongue.
That's all I know from whatever. I like Harry Potter. But I did see a dead alligator on the side of the road, and it was so
sad.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
It was so because in the Midwest you see dead animals all the time, but you see deer and skunks and raccoons.
I saw
you're just whatever.
Y'all, it's about to get sad. I saw a pretty big dead reptile on the side of the road, and we just don't have stuff like that out here. So I'm trying to figure it out. How the fuck that come to be?
It?
I don't know. It was all mangled, but I could tell from the tail that it was a pretty sizable reptile, and I'm just that was probably someone's pet, and I'm real sad now.
Yeah, because you're right. We don't have stuff like that here.
Yeah.
The only kind of thing we have is snakes.
Yeah. I saw a snake.
I saw your snap a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a little, itty bitty baby
chilling.
snake.
I ran right by it, and I was like, Yeah, I did.
Aw.
And it didn't move, and I was like, I gotta go. I'm running.
Well,
Bye.
bye. Be safe.
Yeah, I saw a snake while I was running.
Yeah. It was funny because as I was like 10 minutes from this dead gator, I was like, am I gonna see any dead gators on the road? He goes, oh, you may. And I'm like, oh, hey, there's a dead gator. So again, I don't know. My trip was great.
Yeah.
I didn't die. I have a boyfriend now.
Oh.
So yeah, no.
So, the moral to the listeners out there, you go out there in Louisiana and start swamping around for a man of yourself.
Just like go to the swamps, just stick your hand in and pull it out, and you'll have a partner.
A beautiful baby gator.
Oh, he's really fucking tall. Just like, I know I mentioned this to you. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. I mean, like, I'm a small dude, so like.
Wait. When you left, did you say, see you later, gator?
Oh, I should have. That would be fucking so great. I did not, though. No, I was just like, bye.
Gay.
I know, man. Whatever. I talk about this shit all the time. So he has a daughter that's my age. Just again, putting his business out there. His daughter's 20, and
you're 20 years old? No, I'm just kidding. I know that.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's all a facade. I'm actually only 17.
No, I can't be in business with a 17-year-old.
Just kidding.
You've seen my dick.
Whatever. You've seen mine.
Yeah.
This is a fact. And but no, I talk to her and I say shit like that all the time. I'm just like, whatever. You're just hating because we're gay.
Yeah.
Because she's not gay. Whatever. Anyway, how have you been doing? Moving on from my trip.
Yeah.
I don't want to just go on about it.
We haven't seen each other for a while, mostly because I had like a string of days that were off, and so like, of course, that meant the days I was off, you were working, and like we had plans to record Thursday, and I was just like, you know what, dude, I just don't want to do anything. I just want to kind of hang out with my day off.
Yeah, dude, no, it's cool.
And I beat Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. That game was ended well. I'll try to keep it spoiler light, but
I kind of don't care at this point.
Yeah, but it's for listeners.
Oh yeah, okay, fair.
There's not a whole lot to spoil though. All right, we back. Our recording stopped.
Whoops.
Yeah. Good thing we caught it before we got too deep in, so we were able to like.
And like a real travesty happened, because that would have been very upsetting.
Oh yeah. So I was gonna talk about Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I beat it. Not a whole lot to spoil. You kind of do the Ganon fight, and it's what you expect almost. Yeah. It's like little bits of fights you've done before for major bosses, and it was really cool, but probably because I made it really cool. Like I went out and did all the shrines and got the Gear of the Wild, and I upgraded it with all the dragon parts and got like the 4 stars. And so I was like taking a bunch of screenshots of this, like before I walked in, I unequipped my sword, or my shield and my bow. So it was just like Link in the classic green like tunic and cap, and the Master Sword on his back, and he's like, Ganon's looking at him, and it's a really cool moment. And
yeah, you were sending me like snaps of your fight and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's nice.
And it ends weird because like Zelda's out in the world, and she says something about like one of the divine beasts malfunctioning, and it's like, come on, let's go check it out. And it's like, you actually don't go back into the main world. You have to, like, it puts a star next to the little save file saying, like, you have beaten Ganon. But when you reload it, it just takes you right before you fight Ganon. And it's almost like a little interesting. Like, we could have seen what a world is like with Zelda around in it to join Link.
Yeah, I was going to make the comment, like, I kind of wish... I mean, I like that they almost. It's almost like they didn't have anybody holding your hand. Like,
right.
Like Zelda, I feel like Zelda sometimes in games is like there to kind of hold your hand like through the game, but maybe they set it up for like a new game.
Yeah. So I in the last what we lost, I said that maybe they'll do something with the DLC.
Yeah,
because part 1's out, and that's Trial of the Sword, and you put the Master Sword back in the pedestal, and you do like a you start naked, and you get tree branches, and you fight
Nicky boy,
bokoblins and moblins and shit like that, and you build up to like, oh, now I have a Traveler Sword, and I have a bow now. So that's the part 2 of the DLC. Maybe something cool will come of that.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. I mean, something I like games, but I also love post games. Like I just like being out in the world, or I like even after like the main task of the game's been completed, I still like interacting with the world. Like maybe that's why I love Animal Crossing so much, because there's no end.
And there's reason to go back into the world too, which like is kind of like the biggest bummer. And like you can go and fill out your Hyrule Compendium, like take pictures of everything. Like there's still a bunch of things I haven't taken pictures of. There's Phoenix and Taluses and like things out there. Like there's medals you get when you kill all of them in the world.
Yeah.
And like, why not let me go do that stuff? Or like there's plenty of like side quests I could have done, or if I hadn't finished all the shrines, I could have done that.
Yeah, or like if they had done like, hey, even though you've beaten Ganon, as you made the comment that on the part we lost, if Zelda was like, hey,
just like part of the world.
Yeah, it was like, hey, I still think there's some whatever out there, like go defeat them.
Yeah.
Like, because it still gets you out in the world.
Yeah, the thing I was saying, like, what if she had, like, an escort thing where she's doing something important and, like, Bokoblin's attack or, whatever they decide to do with it. But still a really good game.
I feel kind of bad asking, like, for more from the game. I'm like, oh, they could.
Yeah.
Like, there's more. Because, I mean, I think a lot of people were maybe hung up on, like, how beautiful the game was, A, and B, how big the world was.
Man, I kept getting like, fuck, man, I almost hate how big the world is. It's so much to explore.
Yeah, but like as we were playing, and then as I started to hear more and more about how you were playing and see online, like on Tumblr and stuff, defeat monsters, gain things, and then you can go defeat Ganon, unlock the Guardians.
There's only so many, like, you'll come across like a handful of things. It'll be like a little puzzle for a Korok seed. It'll be a camp of a copy, like, oh, you found a shrine or you found a side quest, and then like sometimes it'll be like a monster, like a big bad, like a Phoenix or like a Lionel on its own. And those are like the 5 main interactions that you'll keep coming across, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like it keeps you entertained fairly well. I don't think that the next Zelda game should be like this. I think this should not be the new formula. I think it was like a really good, like,
on its own.
Yeah, like
like Triforce Heroes.
Which one's Triforce? Is the one with the 3 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the handhelds are a different beast altogether, but yes, like Nintendo came in and said, this is the kind of stuff we want to do on the Switch, sort of with the Wii U, but the Wii U's gone. And
Bye.
Like it was almost like a masterclass in open world. Like there's no open world quite like it. Like with like it has all the elements except for like maybe like a Minecraft digging thing, which really it didn't need.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful game though.
Oh yeah, really lovely. And then Pokemon Go had a huge event, and unlocked some of the legendary birds to do raids on. And I like during the days I was off, like me, my sister, a bunch of their friends all went to like the city, and we went like Pokemon Go raiding, which was really fucking fun.
Awesome. Did you get anything?
I got both. Lugia and Arcuno, and next is Moltres that comes out. I think Monday.
Nice.
So when this goes up, Moltres will be out.
So fucking get on them raids,
Dude.
y'all.
It's I was never into gym battling. It was just not a thing. I like. I still think Pokemon Go has a lot of flaws. I like the aspect of Pokemon where it's like, this is my team. This is what I go in with. This is what I die with. Like, this is my 6. Sometimes it's like I got my subs, I got something in the back where it's like, sometimes I need to swap in a fighting type, or I need to swap in a psychic type.
Sure, dude.
But like, I built this team. These 6 Pokemon mean a lot to me. It doesn't have that, which is kind of a bummer for me. It has the collecting, which is super cool.
Yeah.
But the gym the whole team versus team with the gyms was like never my speed, and so I just never fucking cared about getting like strong Pokemon to conquer gyms, to put them in gyms, to hold them. But raiding fucking 180'd me on that. Like I want strong Pokemon now because raiding's such a fun thing to do with
you, like,
a group of people.
Pokemon, right?
Oh yeah.
I still, full disclosure, still have never played Pokemon Go. For people who are like, "Why are you asking questions?" It's because I don't know.
I don't think you should. I don't think anyone like.
I couldn't, and then I didn't want to.
Yeah. It's a very like Pokemon Light experience.
Yeah.
And really, the only reason why I am with it is because Jackie and all their friends play, and because our Pokemart is above a actual Pokestop, and I have the Pokemon Go watch. So it's just, you know, it made sense. Like, all right, and I get all these free Pokeballs, and then I can, you know, basically do whatever I want. I use it as like a running companion app, because then I can hatch eggs while I'm out running, looking at snakes.
Like little
snakes. I saw some deer too, but they want nothing with me.
I love when you see deer.
Yeah.
I like when you post on Snapchat. I'm like, these are my people.
I wanted to snap them, but I guess they didn't know me. They new to the forest. They were like, "Oh, look at this weird man." I'm like, "I'm not that weird."
And then they just gotta go to the other one. People be like, "Oh, he cool."
Yeah, he cool.
You don't know what's
up.
up
That
yet.
Mike. Yeah, that Mike. He cool.
And then they just stare at you like, "Hey."
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I do get kind of close to deer. Not too close. I don't want to touch them.
No, dude. Like, well, because Lyme disease.
They have those, or ticks, or just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But still, like, I will say, sometimes Michael sends snaps, like, of his runs, and he has deer, and he's, like, really, like, alarmingly close to deer. And I'm like, I don't know how he's doing this.
They treat me as a fellow guardian of the forest. I don't know. It's super weird.
It's cute.
They're still timid around me. They're not like,
"Oh,
what's up, dude?"
Well, like, when I'm looking at the snap, they're, like, alerted.
Yeah.
Like, they are alerted that you are.
But they let me get close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you get too close, and then they run
like
away.
I like 2 arms length away is typically like where they like cool with me, and then if I move or do anything suddenly, they're like, "Oh, peacing out, bye."
Yeah.
So yeah, Pokemon Go definitely cool with rating. It's been a feature that's been out for a hot minute, not super new.
Mm-hmm.
Still fairly new. I think like 2 months it's been out.
Cool.
And then I played. Let's see. I wrote down Splatoon. Fuck, dude, I love Splatoon.
Yeah,
that game's so good.
I mean, Splatoon 2.
Splatoon 2.
You
Sorry,
said it's better than the first one, in your opinion?
It's more Splatoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never played Splatoon. I think maybe like we played a little bit of it, but that was it.
I played the single player with you on the Wii U. That's the only thing you've ever seen. They still have the single player, which actually sucks shit, because I know I was just like praising like Splatoon's so good, but I've been playing a lot of the single player because that's how you unlock like the hero versions of the weapons.
Yeah.
And there's like a sweet paint blaster that looks like an SMG, and it looks really tactical and it looks cool to hold. But to do it, you need to have beaten single player every mission with that item in order for you to be able to purchase it. And I was playing multiplayer, and I got fucking rolled by 2 people on the enemy team with it, and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not coming back to multiplayer until I have it too. Just because, like, I don't know. I feel like it's the Mario of the game where it's just really well rounded. Like the range is good, the damage is good, the rate of fire is really good. It doesn't excel in any one thing, but it's just average. So
it's just just average.
It's the Mario of the game. Yeah.
Yep.
In Mario Kart or Smash Brothers, like he doesn't lean any one way or the other.
It's a safe.
Yeah, and
safe
then
choice.
There's a new mode which is me and Jackie were playing the shit out of it. It's called Salmon Run, and
what is this?
So
Salmon Run.
Salmonella Run.
I was gonna say, please make the joke because I was about to.
You are so. Oh man, they went. I love how they take the.
So what is it?
Okay, you are hired by a man named Mr. Grizz, who is a talking bear statue.
Okay.
And there's a whole like job manual to it, and I hope it's active when we're done recording so I can show you some of it. It's some of the best work. Like there's like a job manual to it, and it's like laid out like 1.1.1, and then it would read you like, oh, this is the job, and there's like a job description at the bottom, and
here's your qualifications.
Oh god, it's so fucking funny. That game is nothing but inspired. So the way it works is you're a team of 4, and you are dispatched to like get a bunch of salmon eggs, and there are certain bosses, and bosses have 3 golden salmon eggs, and you need to bring it back to the basket. And there's like a quota you need to make. There's 3 waves. It's like a horde mode.
Okay.
So like a lot of games have something similar to that. It's like
I get it.
PvE, player versus environment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like kind of chaotic because there's like a lot of things happening at once, and the bosses have different mechanics.
It's not good for my ADD at all.
I mean, there's one that's called Maws, and it's a giant shark that you can only see like a little bobber that's like swimming around, and then when it's about to come up, like a circle starts blinking, and to beat it like really quickly is that you get out of the way, and then you throw a bomb where it's about to bite, and it goes up, bites the bomb, blows up, and then you kill it. A lot of them have like a quick snap way of killing them. The trick is to being in the right position, and
it's like timing.
Yeah, there's one that's called Flyfish, I think, and it has like 2 dumpsters, and the dumpsters open up, and they shoot like little rockets, and they like a artillery strike kind of thing, and you got to throw bombs in each one of the dumpsters, and bombs take a lot of ink. So if you don't have your ink supply ready, if you're not in the right position, if they're not open, you can't kill it. But like if you know how to beat it, it should be kind of simple. Communication helps too. Like me and Jackie were playing together, and I would say like get in the left one, and Jackie would get the right one, and we throw it in.
Yeah.
Luke destroys the Death Star moment where we sink it. Hold our breath, and it was nice shot, kid, 1 in a million. The whole 9 yards.
Yeah. Just as a side comment, Rogue One's now on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
Go enjoy, y'all.
Too bad that's not like a good movie to a commentary for.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, like super fun. And then it comes in and out of rotation, so it's not always available, which kind of sucks. I can almost understand why they don't want to split the player base. Maybe they want to have like a side special thing.
Oh yeah, actually that kind of makes sense. Like people are like, oh, I want to devote my time to just this or just this. Yeah. It's like you can argue in like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like there's people who just do the battle modes, and there's people who just like myself. I enjoy just the whole party. I like to enjoy just racing. Yeah. And I'm not.
Oh, you're talking about Mario Kart 8, not Mario Party. Oops.
Yeah, well, I do like Mario Party. Yeah. But I'm talking about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch. Like I just like racing. I just think it's fun, especially like if you have your Switch hooked up online and you're racing with like real people. Like I just think it's fun, and I'm just not a huge fan of battle mode. Like this is not my thing.
It's almost the reason why Overwatch has certain modes open up in their arcade play, because if they had all of them, like all 10, they had single player elimination, 3v3 elimination, 6v6 elimination, random mayhem, no limits.
Oh yeah, that's like we've been at the Pokemon and you're like, hey, I want to go like kind of early if you're okay, because Overwatch has got like a special or something. I mean, and we were just doing this thing with Splatoon, and like Splatoon's got a special thing.
Sort of like what I was getting at is like if every mode was available at any given time, if I'm only looking for a certain mode, sorry, I'm trying to have a hard time explaining it. If every mode's available, the player base is split up against all those modes. If there's only like 3 of them, it's the player bases in one of those 3 modes. So you're almost guaranteed to have like a higher player pool to pick from.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thanks, Pop Mike. You really saved me on that one. Player pool pick pop. Yep. Okay. Checks out.
Boom. What were we talking about beforehand?
I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna put the little like intermission music in because I don't get to use that enough. We're back
again.
Yeah, we are having some real bad issues with Audacity, so we switched to Audition, and hopefully it's a little better. Maybe we'll just start using this instead. I feel like I'm hitting the red a couple of times. So I'm gonna slightly adjust my mic. All right. So yeah, Salmon Run, real fun. Splatoon's it's just like a really good game. I love the aesthetic of it. There's a lot of flavor, like a little extra tidbits. It's like dripping with polish. like for example, there's like a billboard and it's full of like fake ads for like the brands inside the game.
That's cute.
And everything is like you are buying stuff, and it has like a little like shelf hanger, so it's like hanging on a peg or something. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's in plastic, like it's like a little like amiibo, and it was hanging up, and it's really cute. Like its aesthetic is like you gotta stay fresh, you gotta like keep
hip and cool.
Yeah, you gotta like what are you gonna wear to the battlefield, and it may be me picking on a bunch of kids. Who the fuck knows? But like, I'm also really good at the multiplayer.
Yeah.
To the point where like sometimes it's like it's 4v4, and it'll like be in the middle of the battlefield, and I'm fighting like 2 people, and I'll come out on top, and that feels really fucking good.
Like, suck it.
That's a bitch you thought moment. Like, you came at me with 2 and I walked away with the population 3. I'm gonna go into the sign and like and write 1.
Yeah, winner.
Yeah.
Chicken dinner.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Chicken Dinner in that. Sometimes I'm not the best. Like, I get my ass handed to me just as many times as I
get a
hand
good
ass
spanking.
out. Yeah, you need a little spanking on my little cracking booty.
Little pow.
Little pop.
So, any other game-related stuff you've been doing this past couple days?
No, but I've been thinking about Saints Row.
Yeah, I've heard of the title before, but I'm actually really not sure what it is.
I think you would really like that game.
Yeah.
I think you would.
Is it up my alley?
Yeah, I think like so. Jackie suggested like, well, like because I lamented the fact that I used that right. Lamented.
I don't know what that word.
Okay, we'll Google it later.
All right.
I lamented the fact that like for the channel I still want to do video game stuff because that's still a very big part of my life.
Yeah.
We talk about it like every podcast. We talked about Harvest Moon last time, and this time I spent like a good deal talking about video games. And so obviously it's still a big part. I want to do something in the channel with it. I just don't know what. Jackie had the suggestion that like, well, you could live stream it, and then I'll take the live stream and I cut it down to like the good parts basically.
Yeah. And
that's a little bit of best of both worlds. I think like the McElroy brothers do that. It's they live stream and then they cut that. They trim it down to like the highlights, and that way it's like, one, you can have the full playthrough if you want, because you just go to the Twitch archives, and if you just want like the hits, what are the hits?
Yeah.
Here's this like 10-minute video of like us being goofy. And maybe we could live stream Saints Row 3. At least like the parts that I really like, which are near the beginning, and then I'll be like, that's about it.
Yeah, well, what's like the concept of Saints Row?
You are so the beginning's really good. You are living the life of luxury at this point. It's Saints Row the Third. You've been through the trials and tribulations, and you've come out on top. And so you are robbing a bank, dressed with giant foam heads as yourself.
Okay, that sounds real goofy.
Yeah, so you're all wearing Johnny Gat heads, like big giant foam heads, and you are the goal is you're gonna pop into this bank, you're gonna do what needs to be done, and you are going to airlift the safe out.
Okay.
And it goes bad, and then like it turns out your empire's crumbling and you need to rebuild it. It's a good thing. Like there's some good moments where you like walk into a clothing store and it's like Saints Row clothing, like it's your store, and it's a real goofy. You could pick a zombie voice. Like you get to pick your voice. You can pick like a Cockney, like British accent. You can pick but there's a part where you're singing in a car with like one of your crewmates. And if you pick the zombie voice, it's like moaning the whole time. Like the zombie is singing along, but like
zombie.
Yep, they voice acted the whole thing as if you were a zombie. It's that kind of goofy, yeah. And there's the reason why I've been thinking about it is because I added a couple of Kanye West songs to my playlist, and one of them is Power, and there's like a really good we like Baby Driver. You're gonna like this moment.
Yeah.
I think yeah, so
as you were talking about it, I'm like, kind of sounds like Baby Driver, but like a game, game version.
There's only a couple moments where it's like the music plays a big part of it.
Yeah,
but still, I think you'll come to like it.
Honestly, though, that Power by Kanye West is a good ass song,
yeah,
dude.
Spewing from the anus.
I'm just whatever. Ignore me. like I've been a heathen lately with music. Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of country music.
Oh God, dude. You come back from the South and you bring that trash to my house.
Well, like,
Don't tell me you love.
Tamara's has been less like down there. Like there was quite a bit of country music that was being played, and like I've actually never really like disliked country music. I do like some things. Sometimes I hear songs, I'm like, this is actually trash. And
hot trash.
It is hot trash.
So
like specifically Carrie Underwood. I like Carrie Underwood.
When I was on the western side of Missouri, I grew a appreciation for, Kansas City.
Yeah.
I grew a appreciation for country. So like it's not like the worst ever, but it's very like I don't know how to describe it other than like bait.
It's like you have to have
you talk about taste. Like horses and beer and America, and it's like, oh, they're gonna eat that shit up. Fucking horses for my beer? No, beer for my horses. But whiskey for my God. God is beer and good is great.
Women with titties and little shorts.
Yep.
Serving me up, and like
there's
so much like some.
There's so much crossover between, like, you could draw so many lines between, like, gangster rap and country. It's so funny. Like, they're all about money and women and getting drunk. And it's just like, how the fuck do you... Why do white people hate black people? Like, you're basically the same.
I had a girl come into work.
I can't believe Tim McGraw ended racism.
Joined forces with the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
I had a girl tell me the other day at the Pokemart, she was like, you look kind of familiar. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I work here. Like, I've been here a lot. I think I've helped you before. She goes, I don't know. All white people look the same. And I was like, girl, fucking true.
Dude, the amount of, like, teenage boys that come in, I'm just like, it's like, I accused one of them being in earlier. And I was like, I had to be like, all right, dude, I'm going to benefit of the doubt. I'm going to believe you. But watch yourself. I basically said that to him, and like,
yeah,
they all look the same.
There's only a couple people that, as far as like those young teenage kids that come in, that I'm like, I know I've kicked you out of here before. But every time like a group of them come in, I'm like, I feel like I've asked them to leave, but I just don't know because they all look exactly the same.
I don't have the gonads to go at it.
That's gay. Like what? Kick people out or what?
You said that's gay?
I said that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Gay.
He's got no nads. You heard it first. He's got no nads.
He's got no nads.
No nanners.
I mean, I kicked some people out the other day, but it needed to be done.
Yeah, just had to,
Gotta put my dad pants on and
daddy.
Not daddy. Just
pants.
Dad. Just dad.
Oh,
pants.
you had the daddy belt.
Daddy's got the belt.
Daddy's got the belt. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about Don't Wake Daddy.
I fucking love that game.
You love that game?
Dude, oh my God.
The America's favorite domestic abuse board game. Don't Wake Daddy.
I don't know. We played a lot of board games growing up, and one of them was Don't Wake Daddy.
Yeah.
Tons of them. And it fucking gave me a mini anxiety attack every time he popped up from that bed. I was like, fucking, like almost like triggered or some shit. I don't know. I love board games, though, dude. I love games.
I love games.
I like games.
Oh, boy. So I was listening to a lot of Kanye, and since that song is like featured in it, it just I think about that game a lot. I 100% Saints Row the Third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think about that game a lot. I 100%ed it. It's such a we probably won't ever see it. I'll probably show you like a video if we do ever stream it. But there's a part where you're like in a Matrix like virtual reality, and you have like an avatar, and you're up against a guy who's hacking your. Who's hacking you while you're trying to get at him in the virtual world, and he turns your PC playable character into a toilet, and you're just like walking around as a toilet, and
what the fuck is this game?
This game really inspired.
It seems like a passion project.
I mean, maybe oops, that was me bumping into it. Like Saints Row and Grand Theft Auto have like ties, just because like they're similar. They're carjacking like.
I had heard that they were like. Kind of similar, but I don't know.
But like when I feel like GTA became less goofy, Saints Row became more goofy. So they
like split the crossroads.
Yeah, GTA became more serious with like 5, and then with 4 you basically are the president of the world, and you go into Steelport City or whatever the fuck it's called, and you're in the virtual world in this fucking city you were in before in 3, but now you have superpowers because it's a virtual world and it doesn't fucking matter, and it's fucking dumb. And it makes, like, in the 4th one you have, like, romance options, but it's totally, like, riffing on, like, Mass Effect. Yeah. It's fucking, it's good shit, dude. I love it.
I like when people aren't afraid to do that.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, I guess I can't say that specifically, but I feel as if a lot of, like,
just start with that.
I feel like a lot of big name, like, games are, like, AAA rated games, are very popular games, are the ones that are more serious, or they're, like, fun and cute, like Splatoon.
Yeah.
They're not dumb and goofy. Like, I don't know if the Saints Row is really popular. I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure, like,
but I feel like people are, like, there's too many developers.
It's hard to gauge what's popular anymore.
Yeah, I know. Like, they're afraid to do that kind of thing.
You can find fans with the internet, which is not a bad thing, but
yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, that's how communities are born or whatever.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cut it off here just because we can't fucking not stop fighting with the recording software, and it keeps stopping in the middle of it. And hopefully we'll be able to figure it out by the next time we record. I hope this is listenable.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit shorter one than last week. But
we have stuff to talk about. It's just like we can't just keep fighting with it. It's driving us nuts. So
it's okay. I hope the little bit that you do get, you enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening.
Thanks, y'all.
If you have any questions or comments, send them over to 2five cast@gmail.com. two5cast@gmail.com.
Or you can follow us on Twitter, just @two5cast. Yeah, TWO5CAST.
Yeah, nailed it, dude.
That's it. Yep.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.